All right, guys, welcome to Dunk Bait, where we talk basketball and some things not basketball. Today we're talking about the Hall of Fame class of 2020. The Lakers towel guy jumps in during the finals talking about we need stops, you feel me? Our buddy Schwartz has a skid for us, NBA horse. And Harrison Barnes gets a 40-piece thrown on him by Trae Young. All right, so they dropped the Hall of Fame class. I mean, it's one of the best I've seen, especially with Tamika Catchings, Kobe, Tim Duncan, KG. That's crazy.
It's bittersweet. You know, as a Kobe fan, you really wanted to see him get to receive that, and then I think I was looking forward to his Hall of Fame speech more than about any player ever, just because, you know, Jordan kind of called out some of the guys that motivated him, and I really would have loved to see how Kobe kind of talked on that, and to not get that is tough, but, you know, happy that his legacy gets to live on as it should in the Hall of Fame.
Kobe, KG, and Tim Duncan giving speeches?
Yeah.
I mean,
KG.
Kobe and KG.
Kobe would have been awesome.
Hey, Timmy's speech is going to be kind of boring, but hey, I
don't think so. Timmy is funny. Timmy is Timmy's funny to me, bro. He has dry humor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
I hope he comes in rocking that 7XL Old Navy fit. Just for old times, with some Birkenstocks, just to keep it real G and gutter. But now Kobe getting in, obviously super sad. I'm curious to see who presents him, but want to give a shout out to Vanessa and Natalia, who went on ESPN yesterday after the announcement. But super composed, obviously everything they're going through and all the that everybody's dealing with now with this pandemic. But it's just been amazing to see how strong that the Bryant family has been in the wake of tragedy, and just how they're carrying on his legacy and how great they're doing out there. On Saturday night, they ran Game 7 of the 2010 NBA Finals. Late in the fourth quarter, Kobe hits a shot to put the Lakers up 4, and the whole bench is going crazy. I'm watching the game, and I key in on a team attendant who has towels. He gives Kobe some towels, but this dude is in the middle of the huddle just screaming at Kobe's grill. But to me, it was just like a super special moment to see how locked in that team was, from the highest player on the totem pole to the lowest. Like, everybody had each other's backs, they were about it, and you could really see what it takes to be a champion and kind of that Mamba mentality. It was just, you know, an amazing, incredible moment in time for a Los Angelino.
He forgot he was the towel guy during that moment. He was on the team. He was the 13th man, you know what I'm saying?
As a guy who's a former manager, as a man who's handed out a lot of towels, passed out some Gatorade in my time, I just would never in a million years have dreamed of getting into the huddle and saying, we need stops.
You just see that they're boys, they're homies. Like, you know, that dude, his name, shout out to Jay Wagers, who was the team attendant towel guy. Later found out my boy Wells P gave me the hat tip on that. But just seeing that Mamba mentality and the way they took over, it was like, even for me, it was like, I just had to shut the up and really just appreciate greatness.
Like, the moment that's been burned in my mind is the ball's getting whipped around the top of the three-point line. It's going around, and it gets to Ron Artest, and he just holds the ball and just decides to dial up a three. And I swear to God, the first time I watched it, I was at a bar, and everyone at the bar went, no! And he shot the three, goes in, does the, like, bicep kisses on his way back, and it was, I love that team.
That's the coach's moment. That's the no, yes, good job, you know? So the NBA is thinking about having a horse tournament. I mean, I know it's hard out here, bro, but why in the y'all tapping in?
Oh my God. Yeah. Yes.
You want to say no?
I have nothing right now. So yes, I will watch this and not like it probably, but I will watch it.
The only way I can see this thing working out is you go NBA versus WNBA, and if WNBA wins, they get the NBA checks. We're in a pandemic right now. I need something to take my mind off this.
And I'm keeping it a buck. The WNBA players, bro, they might be some of these NBA players, but they got choppers, dog.
For sure.
I mean, bro, like, I think most of these women can shoot better than dudes.
I need something that's gonna entertain me. Like, that 2K thing wasn't the business. I don't want to see a bunch of league dudes who are mid at video games talking to each other.
A lot of it was dead air. I'm like, dude, get the actual NBA 2K players to play actual players. Some big people that are good on camera with the player, and that's probably the best move.
This is a story about a very, 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 very important person that chose to coach my youth basketball team and really didn't need to do that. Well, I grew up playing basketball, and in third and in fourth grade, I had this coach, and he was really a great coach. Cared a lot about us as kids, but really worked to kind of teach us as much about the game as we could. We were learning different defensive schemes and things like that. And he worked really hard. Super humble guy. Drove this like very ugly maroon minivan. One day I came home from school and on the countertop is a magazine. And I like see Coach on the magazine, and I turn to my mom and I said, "Why is Coach in this magazine?" And she kind of quickly moves the magazine away, and she's like, "Oh, Coach works with Bill Gates. That's why he's on the magazine. Nothing more to see than that." You know, I'm a kid, so sort of like, all right, shrug, and just kind of go about my day. At the end of that season, before it could finish, we actually moved away from Seattle down to LA. And a year or two later, my mom and dad kind of confessed to who our coach was. My coach was Steve Ballmer, the guy who owns the Clippers and was the former CEO of Microsoft. And finally, kind of some stuff started making sense. Like one day we went to go practice at the kind of dumpy rec center that we were always at, and they had like double booked, so we weren't able to get on the court. So Coach just like was able to secure, they had a basketball court at Microsoft at the offices. He just secured the court for us to go practice there. And Steve's the goddamn man. So I'm terrified of him as the Clippers owner, because he's gonna bring a lot of glory to them, and I'm a Laker fan, but Steve's the man. Going back to the 2K thing, did you guys watch that?
I saw the KD one you was talking about. I saw the Pat Bev one.
Now it's time to get busy.
Pat Bev was fun once he got about 15. He was talking that good shit.
Harrison Barnes loses by 40.
Charges over here, Harrison.
Yeah, this how you know I'm trash right now.
This is what you do. Turn the game off. Turn it off, bro. You shouldn't be on the sticks. And why are you playing with the Raptors?
Maybe he picked the Raptors in hopes that like the Raptors be like, oh, Harrison Barnes like kind of with us. We should go try and trade for him.
And then got embarrassed in front of the globe because everybody's at home and has nothing to watch.
As someone who got two-pieced by Chad Ochocinco in FIFA,
Go!
it's not as easy when you're on the stream to like get up and just turn off the system.
Pulling Nick Young. Roll the footage.
My man there quit!
He went out where he was supposed to.
You know the rules. If you unplug the game, it does not count. I remember when I was little, I was giving my brother them hands and double dribble, talking major. My first ever win, he yanked the cord. It still hurts. It still hurts, Chris.
All right, that's another episode, guys. On the Jethro Jenkins.
King Josiah 54.
I'm Zach. Stay safe, everybody.